Welcome to the
show. I'm Ryan Gomez, and I'm John Kapora. Hi there. I can't resist doing that. You know, we do this all the time, and I've got your cadence down, and I have to demonstrate that, or else it's just I just am giving that up.
Pro Tour Kaladesh is in the books.
Yes, it is. And a lot of Control did really well. Okay, so here's what kind of happened. Aggro was the kind of big deck going in. And what crushes aggro? What crushes mid-range? Well, Aetherworks Marvel.
Apparently.
So what crushes Aetherworks Marvel was Control, which is what most of the cards in our top 10 sellers were from. Like, they were just all in the Control decks that met in the finals. So we're going to run through that top 10 real quick for you.
Yes, because even if you're not planning to buy these, you should be ready to face them at the next FNM.
Absolutely.
So have a plan for that. Number 10, Galvanic Bombardment.
Shota's deck had it. Shota Yasoka, Pro Tour Kaladesh champion. It's a really good card. Obviously, it scales really well because of the kind of Kindle mechanic it has when it just... The more you have in your graveyard, the better it gets. So yeah, it's a great top deck in the late game, and in the early game, it kind of staves off aggressive decks. It's a really good card.
Absolutely. Number 9, Void Shatter.
Both decks had it. Now, this is a cancel that exiles, which can be relevant if you're facing off against maybe Scrap Heap Scrounger, you know, stuff like that. I mean, you can't really play Control without Void Shatter. It's a great card.
Okay, number 8, Spire Bluff Canal.
So both finals decks had it. It's a good card.
Is it?
Yeah, it fixes your mana. It is. It fixes your mana. It gives you that untapped mana when you need it, and then later on in the game when you don't necessarily need to hit your land drops, you don't need the mana available for that turn, but you do need the land drop. It comes into play tapped, which, you know, it's kind of bad, kind of good, but overall it's a really solid card.
Alrighty, number 7, Torrential Gearhull.
This one shot up. This was a big shower.
Yes.
What can you say about Torrential Gearhulk? It flashes back your best card, and a lot of the cards it flashed back we've either already seen in Galvanic Bombardment or Void Shatter, or we will be seeing as this list goes forward. Let's go to the next one.
Well, I think the green Gearhulk was getting a lot of the attention coming up before this event, but now it seems that everyone's moved over to the blue one, so it's interesting to see if the other colors will get their chance to shine. I don't know, but something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, well, now that the Control decks are known, maybe the other decks will have a shot to shine just because people will know what target they're aiming for, and maybe those other Gearhulks will have their moment in the sun.
Absolutely, and a great way to cast those guys would be our number 6 card, Aether Hub.
The most expensive uncommon in this set, maybe? Yeah. It's one of the most expensive uncommons in a while, but it's kind of amazing that it's sold. It's an important card in the Aetherworks Marvel decks, and overall just a great card.
Sure, grab a whole playset of those. You'll find lots of use for them for the next 18 months. Number 5, Thing in the Ice.
So this was a cornerstone of Shota's main deck, Shota Yasoka, the champion. It was kind of an aggressive Thing in the Ice deck, but also a really important part of Pierre Dejean's kind of blue-red spells deck. Okay. So he had a package of Niblis of Frost, Thing in the Ice, that he would just kind of board in every match once everyone had boarded out their removal against his Game 1 configuration, and it was really impressive. I loved watching that deck play.
That's awesome. The old rope-a-dope. All right, number 4, Ceremonious Rejection.
So it's the key to winning counter wars against our number 9 card, Void Shatter, because Void Shatter is colorless, and you can kind of win that counter war with Ceremonious Rejection. Also good against all the artifacts in the set. You can counter a Smuggler's Copter on time. Ooh, pretty sweet.
Down that hard. All right, number 3, Glimmer of Genius.
Both finals decks had it. This is the card I was probably most excited to cast in the set during our preview season. It's the Inspiration kind of spin-off, although way more powerful. Gives you the energy, gives you the card draw. This is one that I saw flashback with Torrential Gearhulk a lot. It's a good one.
Great target for that.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, number 2, Harness Lightning.
Both finals decks had it. That's kind of the theme of the show. Those cards that sold the best. Both finals card decks had it. It's an extremely efficient card. It goes well with Aether Hub and Glimmer of Genius. For 2 mana, you can pretty much take out whatever you want.
Yep.
It's really efficient.
Yep, as we said, cards that scale well throughout the game always do great. So
and Kaladesh is full of those.
Yeah, I really like it. Okay, our number 1 card then, Dynavolt Tower.
So this was part of Pierre Dejean's blue-red spells deck. This was part of his plan to win Game 1. You just kind of get all these spells. You get incidental energy from that. You also get energy from, kind of the other things this deck is doing, and you have some way to kill them where their opponent can't really interact with it. And once they sideboard to interact with it, you switch gears and you go straight to Niblis of Frost and get them good.
Wow.
So yeah, Dynavolt Tower was our #1 card.
I love it. So all these cards really make you feel like an inventor. There's so many cool random synergies and things that play off each other and just really capture what this set is all about. It was a great Pro Tour.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's really interesting that what cards came back, like Void Shatter. We never saw Void Shatter do anything, and now it's a top 10 seller. So yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Surprising for us. Let us know in the comments if you were surprised. Certainly, we've got our pros going to be weighing in over at Magic.TCGplayer all this week about their experience, their thoughts, their feelings on the Pro Tour. What else can they find at Magic.TCGplayer, John?
Well, we've got a buy list, so you can sell your cards to us, and we sell Magic cards. So if you want to buy any of these top 10 sellers, or if you want to buy the cards that are good against these top 10 sellers, which is what I recommend, you can do that too. This weekend is Grand Prix Providence, which is this standard format, so you should stay tuned to us. We'll be kind of live tweeting the action this weekend, so yeah, it'll be good.
Alrighty, well, lots of great stuff for you there, so swing it over and check it out. That's it for us for today, though. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye, Internet.
Bye.